Salut, c'est Dan et aujourd'hui on est de retour sur Mass Effect. Dans le dernier épisode, on avait sauvé Tali, donc là on va aller faire un petit tour du vaisseau juste pour voir les états d'âme de l'équipage. On va aller voir notre pilote préféré, Seth Green.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
Oh oh oh, je peux respecter un homme qui prend soin de sa barbe.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Kind of cute in a way.
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. I classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
Tellement les petits quips qu'il prend et de la façon qu'il parle.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
Alright, il y a pas mal de dit. Good. Sur cet étage-ci, ça fait pas mal le tour. On va aller en bas. Ah oui, on va aller voir notre Canadien. J'aime tellement pas la texture de ses cheveux.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock to the kids they hauled in. It was brain camp. All Dan is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element zero in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
L'électricité a flashé pendant ce cutscene-là, puis moi j'ai une alerte sévère d'orage électrique, donc ça se peut que ça coupe à un moment donné. J'espère que ça va enregistrer.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Time to get physical. Ouais, ça fait pas mal douchebag. Mais je suis curieux de voir la réaction de Kaiden par contre. Je pense que je vais y aller avec ça.
You were all teenagers. I'm sure you found other ways to occupy the time.
I'm not the sort who does that kind of thing, Commander. Not lightly, anyway. There was a girl I spent a lot of time with. We kept our clothes on. Rana. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful. But not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
Grosso modo, ce qu'il est en train de nous expliquer, c'est que les humains biotiques, lui, datent de la 2e génération. Puis, au début, quand ils étudiaient, c'était pas très éthique. C'était un peu comme, on va dire, les nazis qui étudiaient les gens. Mais il n'a pas choisi d'aller là. Il a un peu été forcé. Puis, les conditions étaient vraiment très merdiques, en fait.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Nice.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Dr. Tassoni. Seems like a sweet girl. Easy on the eyes. I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
Techniquement parlant, c'est elle que je prends d'habitude.
Just remember, Lieutenant, I saw her first.
Only by a few seconds, sir.
Nice.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Bon, ça c'est fait. Des trucs gratuits dans mon locker, cool. Dr. Chakwa, je me rappelle pas. Oh, on va prendre ça. Je ne me rappelle pas si ses speech changent.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Nope.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yara va être ici. Hello there.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
so am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the
C'est les
Council,
elfes.
and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
That's disgusting!
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
You can do that? Bah oui, sinon il aurait jamais survécu avant l'espace en
Benezia
l'ère
never told you
spatiale.
her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Dommage parce que Liara, au fur et à mesure qu'on avance dans la série, elle devient. Moi je considère que c'est probablement la squad mate la plus forte.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind.
Juste les Krogan.
We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Ah, c'est rendu Who Was Your Father. Fait que pour le moment, je peux pas aller plus loin que ça.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I should go.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I
Oh,
am
no.
afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Juste à cause de ces développements-là, c'est une des raisons pour lesquelles je trouve que Shep puis Liara, c'est une des meilleures romances, parce que quand on suit l'histoire, moi personnellement j'ai l'impression que c'est la plus logique de la gang. Ou c'est celle qui a l'air de se faire le plus naturellement.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Don't worry.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Tu peux te rasseoir, toi, hein? Tantôt, j'ai-tu réussi à les prendre? Oui, ok, good. Bon, fait qu'on a éclairé cette section-ci. On va aller voir vite vite. Y a-tu un scan là-bas? Oui. Hey, best bro.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
How are you? Pourquoi tu voulais faire ta job? Brr.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
C'est moi ou Garus parle vraiment pas fort?
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate, me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
Quitte-toi pas, petit frère. On va te montrer comment ça marche.
Commander, you have a minute to talk.
Pas être trop flirty. Parce qu'encore une fois, je veux pas créer une catfight. Parce que oui, si vous développez plusieurs romances, ça va finir par se savoir, puis les bonhommes vont se battre entre eux.
Is this duty related, Chief?
No, sir. Well, maybe. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex.
We can hear you!
Should they have full access to the ship?
Ils sont littéralement genre 5 mètres à côté de toi. Mais oui, toi aussi tu commences raciste. Parce qu'ils sont pas alliance. Qu'est-ce que tu veux dire? Parce qu'ils sont des aliens? On va rester neutre.
Don't mince words, Chief. What's your concern?
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
Ben, un, c'est mes best bros, so. Fuck that. Mais deux, je veux-tu être gentil ou. Est-ce que je veux la réprimer? Ah, je suis son boss.
That's enough, Chief. You always second guess your superiors?
Sir! No, sir. I'm sorry, I was out of line. I'll get back to my duties, Commander.
Ah, c'était peut-être un petit peu plus méchant que ce que j'aurais vraiment aimé dire. Can I redeem that?
Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
Not everyone has a happy family life.
No, I guess not. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Ouais, je m'excuse, j'étais plus rough que je pensais. Je pensais pas que ça l'arrêterait la conversation. Also, elle, une façon de savoir si vous avez une romance, elle va arrêter de vous appeler Sir, puis elle va vous donner un surnom à la place.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
Bye. No, on
What
l'aime.
did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
So long, Rex.
Shepard. Shepard?
Rex?
D'où on s'en fout un peu. Il en reste officiellement une squad mate et peut-être Adams.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving, and the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I should go.
See you later.
Sari est aussi... Ah, voyons, pas Sari. Tali est aussi un choix très populaire niveau romance.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Where else have you served, Adams?
You name a class of... My last assignment was on the Tokyo. Only...
Carry on,
Aye,
Adams.
aye, Commander.
Alright, y'a rien d'autre à dire. Good! Donc après seulement 28 minutes pour moi, je sais pas combien pour vous, j'ai fait le tour de mon équipage. Bon, donc prochaine étape, je vais éclairer les side quests du secteur. J'ai pas souvenir pour les autres Mass Effect, mais dans l'un, une fois que vous avez éclairé une zone, c'est pas mal fini. Il y a pas de raison de revenir. Ce que je vais faire, c'est que j'ai souvenir qu'il y a une planète quelque part où est-ce que je peux atterrir. Je vais aller faire ça. Puis si jamais il se passe rien, je vais juste le couper carrément. Parce que des fois, on explore les planètes en Mako. Là, dans l'édition légendaire, je sais pas s'ils l'ont laissé là.
Message coming in.
Oh.
Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say anymore in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Sure. Enfin bref, ce que je veux dire, c'est il y a certaines des planètes qu'on peut atterrir en Mako, puis dans le 1, il y avait des quêtes, exemple, je me rappelle pas le nombre, mais c'est collecter 30 de chacun des minéraux qu'on peut trouver dans l'espace. Puis honnêtement, c'est une side quest qui était longue et plate, puis c'était openly reconnu que les gens aimaient pas ça, faire de l'exploration dans Mass Effect avec le Mako. J'ai amené Tali, puis Rex. Vu que Tali, normalement, elle a des bonus pour réparer le vaisseau. Je pense que je sais c'est quoi cette quête-là. Si oui, il va peut-être avoir de quoi en montrer, mais sinon, c'est juste de faire le tour puis de trouver des dépôts de minerais. La chenoute, là, je ne montrerai pas ça. Étape numéro 1. On va aller buffer Rex et Tali. Et voilà, tout le monde est level upé aussi. Ah oui, je pense que je sais c'est quoi qui se passe ici. Je pense que je m'en rappelle. On va découvrir un des ennemis iconiques de Mass Effect, qui est presque pas basé sur un bonhomme de Star Wars dans le Retour de Jedi. Hello! Oh, t'es bien plus beau dans le remake, toi. Oh, c'est nouveau ça! J'ai pas souvenir qu'on le voyait se déplacer en dessous de la terre avant. Puis il y avait pas toutes les couleurs qu'il y a actuellement, il est vraiment plus beau. Oh shit, c'est visé aussi! Les Thresher Maw, là, faut rester loin parce que au corps à corps, il me semble qu'ils peuvent one-shot le Mako. Ah! Oh! Oh! Je me rappelais pas du tout de ces affaires-là, moi. Ils ont changé la fête. Petit poignet là-bas. Ça me dérangerait pas, ben honnêtement. C'est donc ben hop, puis il a refait ce combat-là. Hey, je peux réparer en roulant. Avant, on pouvait pas. Ah, mais je peux pas tirer pendant que ça répare. Ok, maintenant on peut avancer, mais on peut plus tirer. Bye bye. Non. 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 Non plus. Yay!
Think we got him, Commander. Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
Looks like these men were under Admiral Kahoku's command. He'd want to know what happened here.
École. Rien d'autre.
Let's get moving.
Bon, elle change jamais parce qu'elle porte en permanence son armure. Ben lui, c'est cool.
I'll follow.
Je pensais qu'on le shotait down, ça. Eh bien. Bon, on va aller finir cette planète-là. Il reste encore des débris puis une anomalie. Mais il n'y a plus l'air d'avoir... Il n'y a plus l'air d'avoir de dépôt de minerais. Honnêtement, je m'en plains pas. C'est une très longue side quest plate d'aller sur toutes les planètes une par une chercher ça. Je suis sûr que j'avais vu ses yeux bouger. ID tag. Captain Millens. Oui, ça a bougé un peu. Mais pourquoi t'es mort en podcast, toi? Qu'est-ce que tu fais sur une planète ici podcast? Oh, désolé pour ton corps. Holy cow. Flûte. Bon, ben on a une planète explorée. Ça nous l'écrivait quand on avait terminé, que ça faisait genre 100%. Ah non! Bon ben. Toi. Go. Bon ben on en fait une deuxième parce que j'ai juste cliqué trop vite sans regarder. Je sais même pas ce qu'il y a ici. J'ai vraiment pas choisi le meilleur endroit pour naviguer. Hein. Être un petit boss de même pour les... Bon, on va faire le tour. Ah, pas mal mieux. Ça sert à rien, ça. Bye bye le Krogan. Il est sûrement pas mort. Effectivement, il est pas mort. Bye bye le Krogan. T'es sûr que tu veux faire ça, man? Il en reste en arrière. Il y a un level 1 hasard, ce qui veut dire que si on reste trop longtemps, on va éventuellement manger du dégât. Mais eux, ils avaient l'air de chiller là pas mal toute la journée. Bon, qu'est-ce qui se passe ici? Mon armure est tellement laide.
No sense standing around.
You get that, right? Which is why, toi tu vas shotgunner. Tali a un shotgun, je pense. Hey, c'est gênant ça. Ok, oui. Mais elle est pas encore bonne avec ses shotguns. Fait que Tali fait un arc pistol, puis je t'apprendrai les shotguns plus tard.
I smell trouble.
Do you know? Let's go, Shep, décolle des murs. Non mais... Oh. Ça c'est plus dangereux par contre. Toi on va te... T'as-tu warp? T'as déjà utilisé warp. Immunité. Moi j'ai immunité. Overload ses guns. Ouais, solide ces pirates là. J'overkill. Toi t'as rien à faire contre ça, bon. Je sais que t'es là. Mais... J'ai entendu son shield remonter. Tiens, j'ai un Krogan moi. Voilà toi. Toi voilà. Wow. Whoops, sorry, je vais pas tirer sur Rex. Reste un là-bas, il est en haut je pense. C'est des cossins à pogner ici? Je pense que oui. Oh non, je peux faire éclater ça. Peut-être pas quand je suis à côté hein. Medical Station. Take all. Take all. Take all. Take all. Thank you. Oh, une asserie. Bonjour. Ça bat ses weapons. Asserie Slaver. Pas correct ça.
Area secured.
Good. Thanks.
Rally round.
Ready round me, people. Qu'est-ce qu'on va trouver ici? Sérieux là? Description skill tout low. Évidence que la série Les Slaver et Nasana Dantius, l'ambassadeur de personnel, sont des sœurs. Faudrait confronter Nasana. Ok. Description tout low. Well shit. Au moins c'est pas la base que je pensais être tombé de supérieur. Il y a une side quest qui met dans une base idéale, identique à celle-ci. Qui est importante pour Rex. Mais je pense pas que c'est elle. At least I hope not. C'est cool. S'organiser mon gear. Dans Mass Effect 1, organiser son gear, c'est un gros bordel. Là. On a rapidement des centaines d'objets, donc je vais tout faire ça off-screen. Ceci dit, j'ai encore tout mon gear de base, ou presque. Alright, Artemis Star est éclairé au complet. Artemis Star éclairé au complet. Donc après cette 20 minutes, une demi-heure de niaisage là, j'ai fait une cluster. Ça c'est le DLC dans Exodus. Puis le DLC de mémoire, il est fait pour être fait à la fin du jeu. Il est après l'histoire puis il introduit une des races importantes du 2. Donc je le ferai pas tout de suite. Tant qu'à, je pense que je vais éclairer le côté droit. S'il y en a juste 2, ça va être rapide. Un qui est clairement là.
Nobody's been here for a while.
Investigons dans ce cas.
According to these data logs, the survey team unearthed some kind of alien technology.
We should check out the excavation site. Could be some answers there.
Oh, I know what's coming. Bon, allons-y les amis, allons voir qu'est-ce qui se passe de spécial dans le dig site. Haha, I knew it. C'est en train de tourner en rond. Oh non, lui il m'a eu. J'ai upgradé mes grenades. Il y a juste zombie en imbécile là. Oh, attends, t'as quel gun toi? Oui, t'as ça. J'overload, tout overload. Il est-tu considéré un hack? Peux-tu le hacker? Non, ben le fun d'avoir un beau petit top point de même. Belle petite pile de cadavres, ça. Wow! Ouh!
Team must have unearthed some alien technology that turned them into mindless fanatics.
Whatever they found, it's long gone now.
Quoi que ce soit de lootable. T'es cool. Ah, monsieur! Cette espèce de pod là, c'est important ça? Non. Des portes qui vont plus loin, peut-on le voir? Of course.
Eat this! Contact!
They were converted to the scuba device. Wake up!
I think we're good, Shepard.
Good. Bon, on va voir ce qu'il y a au fond là-bas. On va peut-être soigner Garus un peu, hein.
Patching you up.
Est-ce qu'ils se sont auto-emballés? Easy description. Really? Ah, I guess so. Sludge. And that's that. Pour ici, en tout cas. Je me rappelais zéro qu'il y avait un Thresher Maw ici. Puis c'est un système, je me rappelle très bien du système à deux trucs de même, tout turquoise. C'est pas que je l'ai jamais exploré. Je me rappelais pas qu'il y avait un Thresher Maw là.
Message coming in.
Oh.
Patching it through.
Commander, we've got a situation that requires your expertise. A group of fanatical biotics have kidnapped the chairman of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies. Their freighter sustained damage and is dead in space. Get in there and take them down.
What kind of resistance should I expect?
The biotics were seen loading equipment into the freighter. Expect traps and combat drones. Nothing you can't handle.
Understood, Admiral. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate you taking the time, Commander. I'm sending you the last known coordinates of the freighter. Good luck. Fifth Fleet out.
Ils n'ont pas vraiment introduit, mais l'amiral qu'on vient de parler, là, de la Fifth Fleet, c'est le grand amiral humain. C'est le top dog de notre armée. Là. Bon ben. L'Ontario. On va aller le sauver. Walala, walalala. Il va y avoir des drones de combat. Donc, un tank. Puis, Tali est bonne contre les robots. Sortez vos guns tout de suite. Shotgun, shotgun. Cool. Cette tune a fait tellement comme les vieux Donkey Kong Country sur la SNES. Ah oui, je me rappelle de cette mission-là. Biotique terroriste.
Intruders, kill the hostage.
Oh, that's not nice. Ouais, ça, si je me lève pas, je suis mort. That kinda suck. C'est... Ok, phew. Ok, fait que j'ai été stunlock par une bande de... J'ai été stunlock par une bande de biotiques, hein.
Intruders, kill the hostage.
Oh, shoot. Ah! Moi aussi, je n'ai un biotique, puis c'est un Fogan. Ah, mal ça. Ah, je suis warpé. Il est haut. Ils sont sales en plus. How? Bon ben, ça a juste une place.
See how it is? You write letters and everyone ignores you. Force is the only thing people appreciate. So how about if I kill Chairman Burns and finish this charade?
Please, I was trying to help you people.
Let's not do anything we're all going to regret.
Why not? What have we got to lose? Since the chairman here decided that we didn't get reparations, we've got nothing left to live for.
But I've changed my mind. Seeing you all, it's clear that you all deserve...
You had your chance. Some L2s are nearly crippled from side effects of the implants, but you voted against reparations.
Holy shit, avoir su que j'ai ramené Kaiden, ça doit être ça doit être sa gang à lui.
Think about this. Burns is the one man who can help you.
Excellent.
Yes, if you release me, I can take another look at the reparations request.
What, we're supposed to trust you? Sure, you promise us freedom and say everything will be fine, but as soon as we surrender, you'll double-cross us.
This is as much as you can tell the truth. Je sais que c'est l'option gentille, mais on dirait que je catch pas c'est quoi ça veut dire. C'est comme si Shepard disait ah ben oui, mais c'est ça.
I'm not promising to let you go. All I'm saying is that Burns will take another look. Right, Burns?
Absolutely. I had no idea that the L2 biotics were this desperate. If I'd known, the reparations will come. For whatever it's worth. I promise that.
Oh, by the way, j'ai tué toute ta gang.
You're right. I don't want to die. Maybe something will happen this time. We surrender.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me. I'll see to it that the reparations discussion is reopened. I didn't know they were so desperate.
A 5th Fleet cruiser will be by shortly to pick you and the prisoners up.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me.
C'est sûr que je recommanderais pas de faire des fausses promesses à du monde qui sont capables de te tuer par la pensée. En règle générale, c'est pas tant hot. Mais c'est des L2. Ce qui veut dire qu'avoir eu Kaiden, il y aurait peut-être eu des interactions spéciales. Flûte de zut de flûte. C'est ça quand que je collecte des affaires dans des objets qui ne fonctionnent pas. Ouais, regardez pas le cargo hall. Pourquoi? Parce que... Je sais pas si c'est possible de juste rusher au boss puis ne tuer personne. Peut-être. Non? Pas aucun conteneur ici que je peux ouvrir. Que des trucs que je peux faire éclater. Ah, ok. J'ai-tu un fast leaf? Non, hein? Ok. Well, that's that. Et juste comme ça, on a sauvé l'Ontario. Leave. On va sauvegarder ça, puis dans mon cas à moi, ça fait au-dessus d'1h30 que j'enregistre. J'ai sûrement coupé beaucoup de contenu, mais je pense que ça va être suffisant pour le moment. C'était donc un épisode plus tranquille de l'exploration.
Message coming in.
Ah, wait.
Patching it through.
Thank you for dealing with the hostage situation, Commander. Chairman Burns was quite impressed by the way you resolved the situation peacefully. Your assistance above and beyond the formal duties has been noted, Commander. 5th Fleet out.
Thanks, bruh. That being said, avec tout ce temps investi, on a fait 2 systèmes solaires. Non, pas vrai, plus que 2 systèmes solaires, mais 2 clusters. Et si je me trompe pas, il y en a des pas découvertes encore. Je pense qu'il va y en avoir plus qui vont apparaître avec le temps. Ah oui, il y en a une pas trop loin d'ici, là, je me rappelle pas où exactement, il y en a une qui va apparaître là. Anyways, on va arrêter ça là pour le moment. C'est un beau spot, puis on va se revoir la prochaine fois pour un petit peu plus de Mass Effect. Ciao!
Think about this. Burns is the one man who can help you.
Excellent.